Good morning. It is Thursday, the 23rd of May. Did you know, fact of the day, I actually have an Instagram account. Some of you may not know that. Really Good Life, at Really Good Life. Look me up, you'll find me. I also have a Facebook group. It's a Really Good Life. You can join me there too. Now, enough of that self-promotion crap. Today is Thursday morning and I'm about to update you guys on... I've been calling it my weight loss journey, but it's kind of morphing. It's not really so much about weight loss anymore, but let me explain. I'm off this morning to have a DEXA body scan done. A DEXA body scan is like a very specific, I can't even explain it, like it measures how much fat you have in your body, how much muscle, the weight of each particular limb. It's very scientific. Scientific, that's a good word. I'm doing this because I'm actually charting my progress over the next few months. Now that I'm doing yoga and regular physio, I want to see how that's changing my body. And it's becoming not so much about weight loss, because when you're looking on the scales, you might be measuring yourself on scales, but it's not actually really that accurate. And I'm all about, science. So I'm heading off to do that this morning, and then I'm going to work as usual. I'm dressed for work. Hello, Sally. Now look. This is a H&M jumper. I could never fit in anything from H&M before. I got this. This is just like a jumper for work, and it's an XL. Now that's just unheard of. Me going into H&M, buying an XL off the shelf. Wow! Like, hello, Sally. How did that happen? I tell you how it happened. Work, hard work at physio, yoga, and reducing portion size. Anyway, outfit of the day. So we've got the red jumper, we have the little leather skirt, got the stockings, and then we have the booties. Nothing I love more in winter than wearing the boots. So I'm off to get this body scan done and then work. I don't know if I'm going to be able to film at the body scan, but at least I'll discuss the results with you after. And I'm actually drinking something other than Tetley's. I'm drinking a Milo. Can you believe this?
Horsley base via Unanderra.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, base.
Hey guys, just going to report back to you, give you a quick update. I had the DEXA body scan at 8 o'clock this morning. I've got the printed results out here. And oh my God, it was actually totally what I expected. But such a reality check, such a slap in the face. So I'll give you the basic rundown. Basically, I weigh 116.6 kilos, 6.4 centimeters in height. I'm carrying 60 kilos in body fat altogether. And I need to lose 43.5 kilos to be, considered at my best weight range for the way that I am. The worst thing was my visceral fat, and your visceral fat is the fat that's around your organs. That's the one that leads to risk factors like cancer and diabetes. That was at level 20, which is absolutely off the charts and totally unacceptable. That was really a kick in the guts. BMI was 42.1, way over, double what it should be. And my total percentage of body fat was 51.7. I should be 23. So 50% of my actual weight is fat. So that's just holy cow. And it goes into such detail of how much your chest weighs, your abdomen, your hip, your measurements, all that kind of stuff. So I would thoroughly endorse getting a DEXA body scan if you're actually looking at losing weight. Even if you're not, it really just gives you an insight, a scientific insight into the issues that you have and the challenge. So I said to the guy, he's actually a CrossFit trainer, well regarded too, and I said to Sam, Sam the man, I said, so, bearing this in mind, what do you suggest? And I was open about the fact that I've got MS and the challenges that come with that. And he said, I would recommend nutritional coaching, as in measuring out your food. Every meal must contain meat and veggies. That would be the basis of my diet. I'd immediately have to stop all forms of sugars, both, cakes, biscuits, processed foods, and reduce or eliminate entirely carbs. So, wow. And he wants me to do 2 sessions a week with a PT at $80 a pop. Now, two hours a week, so immediately my first thought was, well, what days could I do that? Because if I did an hour of PT, I'm not going to be able to go to work because it will induce fatigue. So, oh my God, I have to really think and weigh all of this up carefully. Now, the personal training itself is $80 a session, and I didn't request personal training in my NDIS plan for this year, so therefore that would be at my own cost, and that's okay, that's fine. But I really need to make sure that this is what I want to do before I start laying that kind of money out on the table, because $160 a week is a lot of money unless you're really committed to doing this. So that's where I'm at. I really think it was totally beneficial to have actually done this, because there's no getting away from the fact, like, you can dress it up, you can dress up a pig with lipstick, but it's still a pig. There's no getting away from the fact that I am overweight, and in time that's going to seriously impact my health. So I'm going to have a think about this. I will repeat this again in, say, 6 to 8 weeks, and I'll let you know what I decide. I really do have to have a think. I'm not one for jumping the gun. Anyway, so I better get back to work. I've got to get back to work, got to get back to the office. But there you go, that's me. I just wanted to be honest with you and let you know what the results of the scan were. I don't attach any shame or moral guilt or anything like that with weight, because it's just a thing. It's just a number. It's just, you know, choices and circumstances led me to this point. I'm not embarrassed or ashamed or upset about it, but it was just like a really good slap in the face, Sally. There we go. Now what am I going to do about it? That's the point. Alrighty, got to get back to the office. Cheers, guys. Good morning.
Oh.
We are here. It is Saturday, and I'm ready for bus stop film school. How you feeling, Lisa?
I'm feeling fabulous. Fabulous. How about that?
I like that enthusiasm. How are you, Elaine, in the back?
Good morning.
Good morning. I've missed you. Where have you been?
I've been unwell, but I'm back.
Good. You haven't brought your germs with you, have you?
No, it's gone.
Good. Because I certainly do not want to catch the flu. Now, you were saying something, Lisa. How's your week been, by the way?
You ask me this all the time, and it's like, you know what, I should prep myself for these questions because I know they're coming. My week has been pretty fabulous. Actually, can't complain. Had my Reiki session. Love my Reiki. Always feel like a new person after Reiki.
I've no idea what the fuck Reiki even is.
Well, I'm going to book you in for some Reiki, then you'll know, won't you? And then you might feel more at, I don't even know what you're going to feel, because you surprise me every day, to be honest. But no, it's been a great week, actually. Had my pantry organised. I've got to make Flynn's cake for his party tomorrow. Get to come out on Saturday with the Foxy ladies.
Woo!
And you were saying you were feeling a bit flat today, Neves?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Woo!
Just tired. Just a bit tired. But I'm going to wake up. I'll be
Do you
good.
think you do too much? You think you might just do a little bit too much during the week, you know? Like your day off, you get TAFE, and when do you slow down again? So what do you tell
We've
your-
had
what do you
this
tell your
conversation
clients?
before.
I'm only putting it back on you. So your client walks in and you're Nina. Nina's the client, I'm Nina.
Yeah.
So here's client. This
Yeah.
is what I do.
Yeah.
Nina would say, this is what Nina would say, is everything that you do necessary because you know that you need quality of life, and is all those things absolutely necessary for what you do because you really need to, what can you take out of your life to make it more manageable? And Nina, the client Nina would say, well, I don't really need to be doing the course that I'm doing on Monday nights. So if I didn't do that, I could just do my physio and then spend the rest of the day actually resting and reading a book. So then I could be a little bit more recharged for my working week ahead. Then Saturday, film school's coming to an end, so you can do something a little bit more different and maybe a bit more fun that you're interested in, like pottery or something relaxing to soothe the soul. Then Sunday's another rest day. So then you actually have more energy. So does that sound a bit similar to what Nina, the worker would say to Nina the client. Is it? Tell me I'm wrong. That's
yes.
right.
But we all give advice, but we don't all always take it, do we?
No, and see, I'm bossy. I'm the bossy, assertive support worker, the shanker, when Nina doesn't like what I've got to say. But every other time I'm just funny and happy and whatever. Until I've got something to say that Nina doesn't like but knows it's true, then I'm she's a bit bossy today. So tell me I'm wrong.
No, that is a unique skill set.
So
I'm
you've
serious. I would not trade that skill set for the universe, because you need that. You need someone to peel back the layers and give you a shank. We all do. It's just the manner in which it's delivered can be somewhat brutal.
Or just slap in the face with reality.
Or reality could be delivered with kindness and love. I'm in film class now, and we're just working out like emergency contacts and stuff like that for when we're actually going to be filming. And I'm just going to jump on over here and say hi, Trent, and hi, Lisa.
Hello.
Hi.
I was just listening to you guys because I've got really big ears, and you were having a discussion about what you want to do after film school and the kind of things you might be interested in, Trent.
Yes, I am always busy every day in the week.
Work and
Like working and that.
yep.
I can't believe it. I saw two of you two. One time at TAFE, I see you, Leah.
Yep.
Every single time, every Wednesday. On every Thursday I see you.
Yep.
And one time you were in a car going to TAFE, and I was coming back home.
Yep.
And I was
So
like,
Say hello.
yes, it did.
after film school's over, what do you think you might want to do? I'm thinking, like, you know, I'm open to whatever, but I'm thinking something art, like art classes or
That sounds cool.
pottery or fitness. God knows, God help me. But because I really like cake.
Well, if you want cake, you have to do extra fitness to fit that in.
No.
Yes,
no,
So
Lisa.
guys, have you done before?
We were just talking about what we were going to
I just
do.
interrupted your filming.
You were, you did. Hi, Amy. This is our awesome trainer, Amy. We were just talking about what we're going to do after film school ends. We're preparing our exit strategies.
Oh, awesome. Sounds great. Has anyone got any ideas?
I mean, I am so busy every day in the week. And
Trent wants a day to sleep in and not be tired of a Saturday.
yes,
Pretty much.
yes.
Pretty much. Lisa is now going to measure my bust.
how are you?
Hey, what are you doing here?
I was just saying hello.
Hello. Mwah. I'm good. I'm actually vlogging, so. What are you actually doing here?
My son come for
Oh, okay.
for unemployment.
I do film school here. All right,
Is there a better way to
we're going to measure my bust. You got it, Lisa?
Boundaries, Nina. Come on.
I'm just asking you to measure it. You got to measure it.
Actually,
Yes?
126. Now just go normal without your boobs in the air. See if it
That is
changes.
normal.
No, you just went like this. So just stand without your tits up. Just let them go down again. Thank you.
normal.
No, it's not. I just saw them go down. Relax. Let your boobies down.
Oh!
Watch how quickly that gets edited out.
God, look, you just said that. This is normal, I'm telling you.
Alright, so about 130-ish.
Is that big? All right, so we're all having morning tea. And Trent has asked me to do a question of the day. If you had to create a mantra to say to yourself every day, what would it be? Do you know what a mantra is?
No.
I do.
Okay, so a mantra is like a saying that you say to yourself every day, or like a belief. So what would one of yours be, Lisa?
Motto.
A motto, that's it. That's a good way to say it. What would yours be?
Mine would be, come back to me.
Come back to me.
Go away.
Oh,
and
I actually thought that was... I was like, well, that's profound.
This is not forever. And that is when I'm actually feeling like it's Groundhog Day. Sometimes when I'm not feeling the greatest, I say to myself, this is not forever. And it's so true. Another one is, if you're always going to do what you've always done, you're always going to get what you've always got. And that's a big one. So get off your ass and start moving. And I really don't like that thing so close to my face, Nina.
It's called,
That's called
in film language, that's called a close-up.
no, it's not. It's called a extreme close-up.
Yes, it is. And I'm practicing my filming because we're in film school.
So we're at film school, and Chev, Nina's taxi driver, has given Trent a call because he really likes him. So this is what's happening right now.
Oh, well.
See ya, Helen.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
You have to hang up, Trent.
You're on
Oh,
camera.
okay.
Good morning, it's Sunday now and I'm off to yoga class. Rob is driving. Good morning.
Good morning.
Can't wait. I'm just doing a 1 hour 15-minute restorative yoga class this morning. I can't actually believe how much I enjoy yoga. Funnily enough, I really do. But after yoga, I'm going to be going for breakfast. It's a little bit grey outside, so I don't know if I'm going to be riding my Batec to the cafe or not just yet. We'll have to see how the weather goes. But it's going to be another ripper of a day. And later on, I'm going to sit down with you and answer a couple of NDIS questions that people have sent me. But for now, let's cruise. Just finished another class. Couldn't vlog inside the class, obviously, for privacy reasons. I totally wish I could. I'm rooted, but not quite as fatigued as I was when I first started doing it. And I'm definitely noticing that I can hold the poses longer. I could do the table for 9 seconds. Now, when I first did the table at the retreat, the yoga retreat, up in the Blue Mountains, I could do it for maybe 3, if that. So I can now do the table for 9 seconds, which is like good. And you know you're doing good when you get approached by people in the class that compliment you. There was this older woman. How old would she be? About probably in her 70s, maybe even 80s. It's really hard to tell. She said she's been doing yoga for 20 months now. And when she first started doing it, she was nowhere near as flexible as me, but she was getting quite a bit of assistance during the class. The teacher didn't really give me that much help today, so I guess that's a good thing. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I want to go home now for a Tetley's and just chill out just for a bit before I decide what else I'm doing. But oh my God, I could do yoga every day. I really enjoy it. I know you're smirking, but I do enjoy it. Because the reason is, when you've got primary progressive MS, I think it's the perfect exercise because you're strengthening, you're stretching, which is 2 things that you really struggle with, and then you're breaking in between that for rest periods. So it's the perfect MS exercise, in my humble opinion. Anyway, that's enough ranting from me. Oh, they're locking the door. Home for a Tetley's. So I got home from yoga and I had like half an hour to an hour, I think it was. Bit of a rest, had a Tetley's, had a bit of a lie down, and now I've got on my Vita S12 X Heartway monster scooter, mobility scooter, and I'm going to charge along the bike track at the rocking speed of 16 kilometres an hour, and I'm going to go to breakfast, because having breakfast on Sundays is absolutely one of my favourite things to do. Morning. Morning, how are you? Now, when Mama was alive, Sundays was pretty much always relegated to going to visit Mama, having a tellies and a tea cake with Mama, catching up. Now those days are gone, well and truly gone. It's nearly been 6 months on the 4th of June since Mama's passed away, and I've made new routines. So yoga and breakfast is sort of like the way it's working out. My new routines, and that's not a bad way to start the day, is it? Whoa! I'm at Olive's Cafe and I've just ordered fish and chips for lunch, fish chips and salad, and I'm waiting for that to come out. So I thought I'd go back to my question of the day yesterday. What's your mantra? What's your mantra? So, Rob, do you have a mantra that you live by?
Not really that keen on expressing my mantra, really. But I'm quite happy.
In all honesty, I'm not either. Phoenix Rising. Yes, Phoenix Rising would be mine. I would actually tattoo that on my arm if I was game enough.
Could I possibly ask, what is Phoenix Rising?
Well, you have MS and you have all these challenges, but no matter what, Phoenix burnt to the ground in the ashes will always rise up, regenerate, and go up, because the only way is up, because the only way is up! Before I end this vlog, I wanted to answer a question that I had recently from someone who said, in relation to the NDIS, what kind of classes and activities can the category Assistance with Social and Community Participation cover? So that category sits inside your core, and I'm reading actually from the NDIS price guide. It says these supports enable a participant to engage in community, social or recreational activities. Can be in a centre or a community setting, mainstream baby, at standard or higher intensity rates. Okay, then we go down to what it won't cover. So, expenses related to recreational pursuits, such as event tickets for the participant, as they are not covered by the NDIS. So that would be like cinema tickets, entry to the zoo, things like that. That's out of your own pocket. The cost of travel or entry for a paid support worker to actually get into those sorts of events, that's where you should have your companion card, because then that does allow someone to come in. This is the interesting part, and I'm going to ask you to interpret this in the way that you deem reasonable and necessary for yourself. So, this support, the community and social activity costs, are included in a participant's plan to enable them to pursue recreational activities and engage in the community when associated with a participant's disability and goals. So, you can use the funding for activities such as camps, vacation and outside school hours care, course or membership fees. Now, I don't think it's really appropriate for me to be telling you what to spend it on, but I want you to really focus on those two words, course and membership fees, and apply them to the reasonable and necessary criteria in your life to help you achieve your disability related goals. So for me, I'll use it as an example. I attend bus stop films class on a Saturday, and that is fully covered by NDIS. Course and membership fees, interpret that how you will and live large, but always seek advice from your own provider. Do not take what I say as gospel. That's my disclaimer. Now, I'm finishing this vlog here. Please remember to give me a thumbs up. It really does support my channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. And remember, it really is nothing but a really good life.